Joining us now, NBC Sports Peter King, author of the popular Football Morning in America column, also, of course, host of the Peter King podcast. Good to have you with us this morning, Peter. Thank you.
Oh, sure. How are you?
Great, great. 40 days, Peter King. 40 days of retirement. Any idea what might have happened during that 6-week period that led to this?
Well, Tom Brady spent time with his family in Costa Rica. He always likes to go there in the off season, in Florida at their home, and in New York where they also have a home. And this past week he went to England to see Man U play. And so he was doing a bunch of family things and a bunch of things he always thought he wanted to do. And I think the thought kept coming back to him as his good friend Jim Gray told me last night that I think the thought came to Tom, I do not want to be sitting there in September watching football on TV and saying, I can still do this as well as any of these guys. And I think that really led to that. But also, really, I think a very, very important thing is that it's very clear that his family is supportive of this decision.
Yeah, you know, it was interesting. We showed that video of Tom and Ronaldo, and we actually even showed it in slow motion. Do you think that little moment, or him watching this 35-year-old just nail it on the soccer field, do you think that had anything to do with him making that decision to come back?
Yeah, that thing has been analyzed like the Zapruder film. But I look at it quite honestly, and when I saw that, I said he had already made up his mind.
Yeah.
And he had already kind of gotten the okay from his family. And I think this was just affirmation. I mean, with all due respect to Ronaldo still doing it at that age, I mean, there's nobody in professional sports history, nobody, who at the age of 45 in a game as competitive and as hurtful as football is. I mean, just think of this. He is 5 years older than anyone else playing football, and that other guy, Andrew Whitworth, is about to retire. So, I mean, it's just he's doing something that's never been done, and I don't know if it's going to be done again.
So Peter, really quickly, I mean, this coming out of retirement, what does it mean for the NFL next season? What does it mean for the Bucs? Do they have a legit shot at another Super Bowl?
The Bucs have a good shot at the Super Bowl. They just barely lost to the eventual Super Bowl champion Rams last year when Brady led them on a 24-point comeback in the fourth quarter. I think what it means for the NFL is their TV product is going to be much, much stronger this year. And also, the first international game ever played in Germany had already been scheduled with the Bucs being played. Now, instead of just a lesser quarterback quarterbacking that game, the people in Germany can see the greatest quarterback of all time.
Cool. Peter King.
Wow.
Peter, thank you.
Thanks, Peter.
Thanks as always. Yeah, he makes a good point.
All right,
there.
guys.
You know, the NFL's got to be loving this.
Oh, God.
Got to be loving this.
Absolutely. Their viewership's been sky high. Anyway, it's like a cherry on top.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.